Good morning. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay of my TikTok live. So feel free to skip ahead a couple minutes. I'm going to wait for everybody to get on. This is where we find out what's coming up for us this week. That way we know how to respond. Let me put this down just a tad. Good morning, good morning. Come on in. You made it. Yay, Jessica. Come on in. Come on in. Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Bring it in. Bring it in. Good morning, good morning. Good, Tara, that makes me happy. Yes, happy Monday. We're gonna get started in just a sec. Hey, Miss Jamie. Hey, Alyssa. So if you listen, excuse me, all of my tarot apprenticeship students, make sure you check our private group for an announcement. Were the comments turned off? No, I hope not. Make sure you check the announcements. I'm sorry, not the announcements, the comment. Check the community chat. That's what I'm trying to say. The Tarot Apprenticeship chat, because there's an announcement in there. For anybody just joining, this is my big announcement that I was talking about last week. So let's get through that first before we start the whole reading, okay? So I have this private group where all of my past and current students that are learning tarot, where they're all at, okay? This is a group for everybody to ask questions, to get together with one another and practice, and to just really, hone in their tarot craft. Well, when I posted videos about reading your own tarot cards and whatnot, I noticed a ton of people have tarot decks, but they have no idea how to read tarot spreads. So I've created a whole group and it's called Tarot Training. And what I'm going to do is, what I've already done, is I've created a video in there to get you started on how to read the past, present, future spread, whether it's for general purposes, love, or career. And then we're going to learn more and more tarot spreads as we go along, okay? This is going to help you to be a proficient tarot reader. And in the group, you can ask questions, you can share your reading and get insight and help from me or past students. It's just a place for you to really hone in your gift, okay? So it's linked in the bio. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to cleanse our heart chakra, and then we're gonna get started with the reading. So let me pause this. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. That congestion and stuff I worked every day last week. So I'm a little, whew. Okay, all you do is breathe while the bowl is singing. Release anything in your heart chakra that is not serving you. And let's get started for the week, okay? Here we go. Just breathe. Let all the stuff from the past week go. Open your heart chakra. Deep breaths. Let's all take one collective breath in together. Take it nice and deep. Feel your lungs pick up all the heaviness. Now blow it out quickly. There we go. Oh, feels so good. Okay, now we can get started with the reading. Well, if this wants to work for me. There we go. Okay, let's find out what our fairy blessing is for the week and see what we need to know. Oh, good. Your body felt a big relief with that. Good. That's what we want. Let's see what our very blessing is. Ooh, a blessing of being understood. We get this one quite often, okay? Because how much does it suck to not be understood, right? I had somebody comment on one of my videos saying that they were into the esoteric stuff and their child wasn't, and their child told them it was evil or whatnot. So they're having to go through this whole experience alone. And I'm like, man, you know, that sucks because, you know, you want to be able to share these experiences with each other, and you want to have somebody, like some sort of support system. And it's not just on your, you know, esoteric journey or your spiritual awakening journey. It's also like you want to be understood for who you are and all that you are. And so this week you'll get the opportunity to really pull in those relationships of those who are really committed to understanding you instead of like trying to make you something you're not. Okay? You just got here? Well, welcome. Mercury just went into Scorpio, so this is a good time to dive deep and gain understanding. Perfect. See? The cards know. The cards know. All right, so let's pick our tarot deck that we're going to use today. All right, so deck 1 is the Akashic Tarot. Deck 2 is Traditional Tarot. Jamie, were you able to get the poll up? If not, it's okay. Akashic Tarot, Traditional Tarot. Okay, lots of 2s so far. One, 2. Camera 1, camera 2. If you're just joining, what we're going to do is we're going to look at every day this week to find out what's coming up for us so you can use the energy to your benefit, okay? So it looks like everybody prefers the Traditional Tarot. Okay. Oh, deck 1 is at 80%. Oh, I'm not seeing the poll, I guess. That's weird. I don't know why I'm not able to see it. Okay, so I guess deck 1 got it. Is everybody voting on the poll? Yeah, I don't see the poll either. That's strange. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even showing. Okay, there it is. Okay, so deck 1 is at 80%, deck 2 is at 20%. Interesting. Are y'all seeing the poll now? Okay, just what Jessica said at the bottom, there are 3 lines to go to vote in the poll. So mine says interact, but there's also like the 3 dots right there for me. Okay, you found it? Good. Put this together, that way we can figure this out easier. Okay, now deck 2 is coming up. It's 32%. Are y'all finding it now? It's okay if you're late. Yay, you found it. Okay, perfect. See, we're all learning together. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like, I mean, honestly, it looks like deck 1 is winning. So let's just do deck 1 because we haven't done this one in a while. All right, this is the Akashic Tarot. I love this deck because it goes, for me, it feels stronger. I mean, the Traditional Tarot obviously is strong, but the Akashic Tarot, it does feel stronger. All right, let's see what we need to know this week. How did everyone do with their communication and scattered energy this weekend? For me, it felt good. Okay. What do we need to know for this week? What is our message for this week? So we're going to look at Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday morning, I'll be back and we'll look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You went and grounded yourself in the woods? Okay. I felt all over the place and could not stay focused on one task at a time. And that's okay. Like I said, the cards were showing that the energy was a bit wonky, so that's all right. Amazing, because I was about to beat my triggers. Good for you, Alyssa. I got a lot done. Good, Christina. Like I said, I worked like 7 days last week. I, did tarot readings and all that stuff Monday through Friday. Saturday had a gig. Sunday had a gig. All that. Yesterday we had a wedding to perform at. So, all right. So let's look at today. Today we have the Six of Forces waterfall. This is good, okay? Because the Six of Forces is talking about your life force energy. And it could have been like, last weekend, this past weekend, everything felt scattered. But today you're feeling more in alignment. You're reconnecting to that life force energy, and you're going to feel like things are in a nice flow today, okay? So yay, that's good. Let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the Eight of Forces lightning bolt. Well, fuck. Because the Eight of Forces is a sudden change, okay? Now, you signed up for the tarot training? Awesome, Melinda. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to try it out and let me know what you think, okay? Because like I said, we're going to grow that whole collection of tarot readings. I'm going to put one out every month, and you're going to practice every month, and we'll connect through the community, and you can ask me questions, and if you get stumped, I'm there. And my past students will be there too, okay? So anyways, the Eight of Forces is a sudden change. Now, this doesn't have to be negative, okay? Melinda, you should have received an email after you signed up, because when you go to that website, there's a little pop-up for the app, and you can download the app there. So look in your email. I did send it should trigger an email to give you instructions after you join the tarot training. Let me know if it doesn't. Okay, so anyways, Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt. Again, sudden changes. Now, this doesn't always have to be something negative. It just means that something is going to change. It's going to be a major change. It could be unexpected. So what are we going to do? We first are not going to automatically assume it's going to be something negative. We're going to assume it's going to be a positive change, because any change that happens in our lives is happening for us. Okay? Now, when this change occurs and you feel like it's negative, it could be that, look, you've known about this for a while and you have decided not to move on it, and now the energy is making it move, okay? Because you know things, you know the answers back here all the time, but a lot of fear comes in when it comes to making a decision, whether it be, moving away for something or moving towards something, but the universe is like, it's time, okay? So sudden change happens tomorrow. Now let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday we have the Queen of Roses. I love that, Jamie. Yeah, I think what's the best that could happen as opposed to what's the worst that could happen. I know I hate when people ask what's the worst that can happen. It drives me nuts. Okay, so we have the Queen of Roses on Wednesday. Now the Queen of Roses, she's kind of reminds me of like a mixture between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, okay? This is a nice energy. This is connecting with the heart space, really focusing on the things that you love, getting out in nature, focusing on relationships, all the beautiful things, okay? So it's like you have this life force energy, you have this flow today. Tomorrow we experience a pretty drastic change, and then Wednesday we're back into this nice peaceful energy. So that's what I'm saying. If you see it as a positive change is happening. No matter if at first it seems negative or not, if you understand the flow of the universe, then things aren't so scary. You understand, okay, this is happening for my highest good. What is it teaching me? How can I grow through this? All right. So on Wednesday, really focus on all the positivities around you. Everything positive, get out in nature, ground your energy, focus on the supporting, uplifting relationships, all of that, okay? Because remember, the overall blessing is of being understood. So, it could be that you're understanding your journey more this week. It could be that you're understanding how the universe works more this week. It's a lot. We can see it in many different facets, okay? So let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we have the Queen of Scrolls. Ooh, nice. Now, the Queen of Scrolls is really attuned to the Akashic, okay? The Akashic is the energy field of where all information lies, okay? She has the answers. And that's why I tell y'all, you always have the answer back here. Now, whether or not you're acknowledging it or taking time to really sit with it, that's going to be different for everybody, right? So this is good. This is really good energy, because it could also mean that maybe you come to me to get a reading to find out some information, or maybe you meet somebody or you talk to somebody that has some really good insight into your situation. Okay, this is a really good person to go to get advice. Maybe you're the person helping somebody else on their journey and you're giving them advice. Okay, it's just a really nice beneficial energy, a lot of feminine energy this week. Okay, and which is perfect because, with Mercury being in Scorpio, Scorpio is a water sign. Okay, water is that inner self. It is that psychic energy. It is healing energy. Okay. Yes, the change is a good thing. Let me catch up on comments. Okay, so I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, past students are automatically in. Karen, you're already in there. Yeah, past and present tarot apprenticeship students are already in the tarot training. You're already got an access pass to that, okay? I'm going to be sending you on an email later today, so keep an eye out. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have Caught in the Ruins. Look at this. This is great to be reversed, okay? This is a major arcana in the Akashic Tarot deck. So what this is saying, I'm going to show you all this up close. Excuse me. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're in this, what looks like a jail cell, right? And they're just sitting there like, how are we going to get out? What are we going to do? They're not even focusing on the fact that this is open right here. They're just looking at these bars, okay? But whenever it's in reverse, they finally acknowledge or are like able to get out of this jail cell that they have just remained in. So this is kind of like us continuously seeing the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? But this is bigger energy with this being a major arcana, okay? So the energy is building. Do y'all see that? In the traditional tarot, the Eight of Swords is the minor arcana. But this week, we've been seeing it the past 3 weeks, I think it's been. So this week, the energy has built stronger because it's major arcana now. Major arcana is the big energy. It's the big secrets. It's the big information. Those are the ones that hold the most weight in tarot, okay? The minor arcana are like the smaller energies, the more intricate details. So we have been building up to this point this week to where, we're getting ourselves ready, excuse me, for this change. I mean, we are in between two eclipses, right? So we expect change. But this change is going to be beneficial. I'm telling you, that's how I knew. It's going to be beneficial because we have this. We're allowing ourselves to come out of our own self-imprisonment. It's going to be different for everybody, right? Because we all do our own things that keep us stuck. But it's like the universe is going, hey, snap out of it. Enough is enough. Let's move. Why don't you wake up and let's move? Stop putting yourself in this hole, okay? Reminds you of the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, it can be that as well. Yep. This one would be equivalent to the Tower, but it's not a major arcana. Okay? So it's not as heavy as the Tower. It just means sudden change. All right, just want to make sure I saw everything. Is the eclipse this week? Oh, it sure is this weekend. I don't know why I was thinking it was next week, but Halloween is next week. But yeah, the eclipse is this weekend, so here we go, y'all. I'm telling you, it's building with the eclipse in Taurus. Let's get some oracle. It's Saturday. Okay. See, I can't keep up with the days, y'all. With as much as I do, they all run together. I've never been that great with timing. So for everybody that gets into the tarot training, let me know in the comments. I want to see. It's gonna be awesome because like there are a lot of people that have tarot decks that don't know what a tarot spread is, and I'm like, oh, that's like a big part of reading tarot. You need to know how to read tarot spreads. Most people don't know how to build the story. So that's what we're going to work on in tarot training. You're going to learn how to read it fluidly and build your story and understand how the spreads work. And I even show you how to shuffle and how to deal the cards, all of that. You're traveling north on Friday for a wedding on Saturday. Ooh, fun. There's also a whole spot for Q&A. So if you have a question that can benefit the group, I will make an audio or a video response for you. That was way too many. All right, let's see what else we need to know this week. And you know, you guys, the Eight of Forces, remember what 8 means. We don't negate numerology in tarot. Okay, what does 8 mean? 8 means abundance, personal attainment. So whatever is changing for you is for your own benefit, okay? It's to bring something into you or in for you that you had to release something in order to gain something, okay? So look, here we have dandelion, wounded healer. Look at that. I drink dandelion coffee. Wounded healers, kind of like the wounded warrior in tarot. So let's look at it. Look, we have the flower of life here. Okay. Sacred geometry. We have a rainbow, a promise of things are not going to stay heavy forever. Yeah, Chiron, the wounded healer. Yeah, you see it right there. Right there. So this is all something that is meant to, and you even see Sagittarius energy. You see Jupiter energy here. So this is like really good change. This is like, hey, things are going to start getting better. But you have to allow yourself to release, okay? Let's not automatically assume that something negative is going to happen. We have to get into the flow and be in the space of, you know what? I can feel what my life is supposed to be. Like everybody should be able to feel what their life is supposed to be. If not, then you want to spend more time in contemplation and meditation and letting things go, okay? Because as a child, you more than likely could feel what your life was supposed to be. But, you know, as an adult or as we're learning life through teenage years and whatnot, we make decisions. We disconnect from that. So we want to reconnect to that energy of, I know what my life is supposed to be. I can feel it. But how do I get there? Well, you ask your higher self. Higher self, what is my next right step? How do I get towards my highest good? And then we let it go. And then you just stay aware, okay? We don't search for things. We just stay aware because it's going to present itself to you. Okay, just like the Queen of Scrolls. Remember how I said she's got all the information from the Akashic field. She knows how to tap into that. So it could be that you get some insight. It doesn't have to be from somebody. It could be that you are tapping into that Akashic information. All right. Let's get another Astro one. picked up a new baby this morning, and the mama is coming to meet me Thursday. Nice. Excuse me. What else do we need to know? You know, in dandelion, like I said, I drink dandelion coffee. Like dandelion root and everything has so many health benefits. So it could be also that you're looking into ways to supplement your health, to help your body heal, or to, you know, use things like dandelion coffee in the place of regular coffee. See what I'm saying? You can start to make healthier choices. Ooh, look, Midhaven Pinnacle. Look at that. So this is something. Oh, you started back on your supplements this week? There you go. So your Midhaven is like the highest expression of you, okay? It is you getting to, see, there you go, Jamie. Yeah, your career point, or the highest point. It's like, what is it that you want? That's what I'm saying. Like you feel this energy. You know this. This is why you get frustrated with life. Because you know back here in that subconscious, you know there's something else out there that you're meant to be doing, or you're meant to be involved in, whatever it is, okay? But you have to take the action by first figuring out what that is, and allowing yourself to connect with your higher self. And then being aware. You can't just do this spiritual stuff every now and then. You can't just do the spiritual stuff when times are hard. You can't just do the spiritual stuff when times are good. You have to do it always, okay? Because if you don't keep up with it, that's when you get sucked back into this muggle life and things start going awry, okay? Let me put these back so I don't scatter them everywhere. Whoops, come on. Here we go. Let's get a card from the Kipper deck. I do like this deck. Look at the bottom. Great fortune. I'll take that. Let's see. Look, we have thief. Now listen, what I was just talking about. It's exactly what I was just talking about. You getting sucked back into that muggle human life, okay? You feeling like, okay, well, life has taken so much from me. People have taken so much from me. And then you start doing that to yourself. You know, you start self-sabotaging. So don't let anybody steal your progress. Don't let anybody take anything from you, because it is yours. This is why it's so important for you to be able to be in your full power, because that way nobody can take that from you. We don't ever look for somebody else to fulfill us, because if that person leaves, they take that fulfillment with them. But if you fulfill yourself and you get back into your power, you take all your power back, then nobody can take that away from you, because you didn't let them do that, okay? And then we have this blessing of being understood, right? So don't let anybody take that. Never again. Oh, you dreamt about it last night, but they were taking someone else's goods. Oh, interesting. Oh, come on. Let's get this one. What else do we need to know this week? Come on. I'm seeing sixes show up quite a bit in this reading, okay? 6 is a healing number. It's about harmony and love. It's a really good balanced energy, okay? So this is what we are striving for. This is what we can accomplish at any time. Look, we have the gift, okay? So, Douglas, sorry, I just saw him walk in there. So this gift here, it's in a box. You can't tell what it is, okay? It's just a gift that's been presented to you, and you don't know what it is, and it's like the universe is bringing you something, and you don't know what it is, but are you going to anticipate something bad or something positive, okay? Whatever is happening here is a gift for you. This is like a leg up. This is you coming out of this imprisonment, right? This is you coming out of this low vibration, feeling like you're stuck, and realizing that you're taking your power back, and the universe is always giving you opportunities to do so, okay? With these sudden changes, you could have something really great coming, okay? Like with the eclipse in Taurus, you know, if you're really working on your finances, it could be that makes a complete turnaround. It could be your health. It could be anything to that matter, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. It depends on where the eclipse is in your natal chart. But this is all a gift, okay? And be excited about it. Just because you don't know what's coming doesn't mean it has to be scary. Everything is happening for your highest good. And the moment that you decide that every day you're going to stay in your awareness, and every day you're going to make conscious decisions, then life gets so much better, okay? Whoops. I'm a girl that feels being understood so strong. Yes. Everybody wants to be understood. Everybody wants to be appreciated for who they are and what they bring to whatever. Everybody wants to feel respected too. So it's a big deal when you have people that do those things in your life, and then you do those for them, right? You respect them, you understand them, you support them, you appreciate them. That's what a relationship is. It's an equal support system. You're welcome. What else do we need to know this week? We have the moth and the eucalyptus, an ending. We had this not too long ago, right? It looks like a bee, but it's a moth. An ending. So whatever is happening here, this is a change. This is something coming to an end. Now, it doesn't mean like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my relationship. I'm going to lose my job, something major. It could mean that a thought process is coming to an end. Self-sabotage is coming to an end. Negative habits are coming to an end. It's going to be different for everybody. Yeah, eclipse energy for sure. Okay. So whatever is coming to an end, it's going to be positive. Got it? I can't stress that enough. Let's see what else. I'm excited for Friday's reading now that I remember that the eclipse is this weekend. I'm excited to find out what all is coming up. What else do we need to know? Water guardian, connect with your emotions. See, we were talking about that earlier. So here's your emotions and your life force energy. We were talking about Mercury being in Scorpio. Okay. This is all about you connecting to your higher self. you allowing yourself to be in the flow of energy. Like from past weekend, we had all this scattered energy, and it's no wonder, because we're in between two eclipses, right? Energy is just like being shuffled around. It's like we're shuffling cards like this on the table, and then it'll all start to come back together. So with this water guardian, connect with your emotions. It's asking you to sit with them and be like, okay, what am I feeling and why? What is this triggering in me and why? How can I use this to move forward or to my own benefit? Okay. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, where did I get my top? I honestly do not remember. It's been years since I've gotten it. It says, high vibing, crystal loving, sunshine seeking, moonbeam dancing, lover of light. I got it years ago, so I'm sorry, I cannot remember. Otherwise, I would be the first to tell you. Thank you. I started working on Wednesday in a good position. We'll be helping a lot of people. Ooh, nice. You had something happening yesterday that made you ask those questions? Well, good. It's good that you stopped and asked those questions and listen to yourself. Tap in and figure out, okay, what is this teaching me about myself? You have to acknowledge your emotions and then tap into the logical side. Okay, what is this showing me? What is this teaching me? How can I learn from this? What moves do I need to make? All right, what do we need to know for this week? We have all tied up, just like the Eight of Swords, okay? Feeling stuck, feeling all tied up, but it's telling you that you have the ability to make a massive change, right? You have the ability to come out of this energy. We keep seeing this energy for like the past 3 or so weeks, and now it's telling you like, hey, this major arcana is saying this is the big deal now. This is the moment. This is the time. We are leading up to you coming out of this stuck, oppressed energy. Okay? So wherever you're feeling stuck, wherever you're feeling trapped, it could be in your own mind. It could be your emotions. It could be a relationship. Could be a job. Could be just a situation. It's going to be different for everybody. But you're getting the opportunity to take control now, to really call the shots. Okay? What else? Let's do Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, I've got these over here I grabbed. I'll do those in a minute. Is this making sense? Oh, you found the shirt on Amazon? Nice. You find anything on Amazon nowadays. Okay. Well, look, let's look at these two. Let's see what they say. Okay. We have the will. Okay, this is like attached to your willpower. Okay, and then we have balance. So it says waning gibbous 3, waxing gibbous 4. So this is you being in your power. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever you are deciding. So we see this major change. If all of a sudden you're like, oh God, it's going to be something bad. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. Boom. You have used your willpower to create something negative. But if you're like, ooh, a change is coming, a big change, I'm excited about this. This is going to be awesome because I know it has to be something that's going to be good for me. And then boom, your willpower has just transformed it into something positive. Okay? Because you're using discernment. You're in a balanced energy of knowing that I need to stay in my high vibration. My worry and fear is going to create something. So why don't I just like tell that to be quiet? And why don't I think positively and use my higher self to create something positive? Because otherwise it's going to suck. I just heard declare where you want to feel freedom. Nice. Just type in what it says. Okay, on Amazon. So yeah, if you want to find the shirt, just type in what it says and then you can locate it. I have a Shopify print on demand thing, but I haven't been able to do anything with it yet because I've been too busy working on the new app and the book and everything. But once I get that stuff accomplished, I would love to make, you know, cool shirts and other stuff. I like using my creative side. Look, we have atoms building. I told you this energy is building up. Okay, it is. So if you come to these readings every Monday and Friday, you're going to be more and more solidified in this energy, okay? Because you're hearing these readings, you're accepting the information, and energy is building for us. It's bringing transformation. Remember how the wheel was stuck last time? It was like we had this misalignment here, so it couldn't turn. Well, now it's going to start turning this week if you allow it. Oh, let me grab this one. Yeah, in my abundant spare time, exactly. See ya, Jonathan. Yeah, Jamie, I need to get on that because it's fun creating new designs and stuff like that. The only thing is like the print on demand, they don't have like cute like off the shoulder stuff like this and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to like look around. All right, what else do we know this week? What else do we need to know this week? Ooh, we have rattle, disperse. So dispersing the energy, right? So it's like whatever energy is building up. It's funny because when Anne and I got together a while back, she brought her rattle because she does shamanic practice. She practices shamanism. God, I can't speak. Anyways, she brought her rattle and she was checking my energy, and the rattle would change whenever it got to like a place that was like heavy or stuck or whatnot. And it was very fascinating. Yeah, and get your rattles. So it's dispersing the energy. It's kind of like, you know, clearing out your energy, kind of like doing the tuning forks or sound bowls or the bells, things like that. Okay. So anytime you literally could, one way to adjust your energy is that like if you feel anxiety, you can like bounce, you know, like stand up and like kind of jump around and shake your body, and it shakes that energy loose. People might think you're crazy, but you know what? It's okay. I cut my shirts too, and sometimes if it's not cute, I will cut it. This deck is, I say this every time, it's so big, it's so hard to shuffle. All right, what else do we need to know? I like this energy. We got Ram, perseverance, okay? You have many gifts. Okay, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. Remember, we were just talking about the mind, right? And then with patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Okay, see? Whoop. They all go together. They all know. It's just telling you, you have to be consistent in your journey. You have to be consistent in your life. I'm going to read this again. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the powers of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. I'm telling you, if you persist, this happened in my life. If you persist and you don't give up, you will see the benefit. Because my stepsister reminds me of this all the time. She's like, I'm so just, she's always like, I'm so in awe or proud of you that you never gave up and now you're doing it. And I told her I couldn't give up on this feeling, on this dream, on this idea of I was supposed to be helping people and it was supposed to be on a grand scale and all this stuff. And like all the toxic people in my life are like, oh, you're crazy. You're never going to do this and blah, blah, blah. Well, look at me now, right? Because I would not give up on this because I could feel it in my heart. And I knew this is what I was supposed to be doing. And so she's just like, I'm so, like, it's amazing that you just never gave up after everything that you've been through. And I'm like, I couldn't. I just couldn't. It wasn't a question. You need to hear that? Good. Do not give up. I'm telling you, if you want your life to be a certain way, because you feel it in your heart and you know, you cannot give up, okay? Because you're showing yourself constantly opportunities that is either going to distract you and you're going to give up on your dream, or you're going to persevere. You're going to push through. What are you going to choose? Okay? Are you going to give up on yourself, or are you going to keep going? And it's not easy. I'm telling you, I had some shit thrown at me, but I would never give up. I mean, I had people attacking me, saying some awful things. I've lost friends, everything. And I still could not give up. So, what else? And every day, I'm just like, God, I'm so grateful this is my life. Like I don't have to go into an office. I don't have to work for somebody else. I get to talk with you all. I get to help people. I get to read tarot and tap into the magical side of life every day, and that's my career. Like, what is this? It can happen. But you have to, whatever you're wanting to do in life, you have to put yourself out there, okay? You have to first understand yourself, and then you will have others that start to understand you. You'll start to attract your people, okay? But you have to do it. You have to play an active role in it. And that's just all there is to it. Oh, look, the heart portal. See? I told you, you have to feel it with your heart. You already know the answers. You already know what you're being drawn to. It's just, you have to allow yourself to tap in to be able to sort out the details. Okay? Because it took me a long time. Because I was thinking, okay, well, I'm just supposed to be maybe just a life coach. So I got my life coach certification years ago. Then I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing more. And so I got my Reiki Master certification. I was doing that. And it wasn't flowing. Like, I didn't have a good platform. It was just like, slow. Not anything that could support me in a career, right? And it wasn't until I finally sat down, imagined what my life would be like and what I truly wanted to do, and I let my heart speak. That's when everything started to shift, okay? This says receptivity, generosity, and mistrusting. So which one are you going to go with? Okay? Sit down, visualize, feel, and let your heart speak. That's what we want. I'm praying that I can soon be able to work for myself and thrive. Good. I'm glad it's encouraging you. We have, oh yeah, I agree, Anne. You will have funky days no matter what. I was thinking about this this morning, because we have some like really cold weather coming up in Texas over the weekend and whatnot. And I was like, man, I'm so glad I don't have to get out into nasty weather daily. Like, that's the worst for me. I hate it. I get to sit here, have my nice morning, my nice slow morning. I have my coffee, I hang out, my kids go to work and school, and then I get ready for my day. And it's just bliss. I love it so much. And then I, do all my appointments. I create stuff for the tribe and now the tarot training and whatnot. And it's just, I love it. So you can create your perfect life. I promise you. Okay. Wait a second. I'm a massage therapist and want to just work for myself, but so afraid to make the jump. Oh, if you want to do it, you got to jump. You have got to jump. These last 2 eclipses have been ruled by Venus, the heart. Changes to help you open your heart. Yes. Imagine living in Alaska. I would die. I can't do it. I would die. I'm journaling every day for my online business to start soon due to many traumatic situations. Okay. Well, it can start. I promise you. I'm telling you, I had to go through hell and back to get here, but I'm here. And let me tell you, the biggest thing that I did, the biggest turning point that I did was to finally stop paying attention to everybody else, stop focusing on everybody else, sat my ass down, visualized my perfect life, let my heart speak, and then I followed what I knew to be right. And I let the people that were not supposed to be in my life, I let them leave. I was like, I have to do this, because otherwise I'm going to stay in this vicious cycle and be unhappy for the rest of my life. So, I mean, that's really like the bare bones of it. Let's look at our money situation. What is our money message for the week? See? Work hard in silence. Don't tell anybody that you know is not completely 100% supportive. You do your own thing. You follow your own heart. You let your heart speak, and then you do what is necessary for you. You don't have to explain yourself to people. You really don't. Unless, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, it doesn't matter. If you're married, then obviously, you have to communicate with your partner. But there are things that you can do in silence, okay? If you're wanting to prepare yourself to launch a new business or whatever it is, you've got to do the work. You've got to prepare yourself. You've got to look at all the steps that need to be taken, okay? It's not easy. It's a lot. Sometimes it can get overwhelming, but do it in baby steps, okay? Yeah, show them the door. Uh-huh. Started my own travel agency and I have lots of haters. Of course you do. Look, let me tell you something about that. I have a family friend who started her own travel agency, and she hit, a lot of obstacles in the beginning, and people talked so much shit about her. But let me tell you, she never gave up, and now she makes buttloads of money and she gets to travel all over. They invite her to come check out resorts and whatnot and give her, her recommendation or review. So yeah, if you can ignore, God, if you can ignore the haters, you'll make it. I get people talking shit to me all the time. And I'm just like, I'm sorry your life is so miserable. And that's all. It's like, it has nothing to do with me. People love to gaslight. People love to try to bring you down because they're not brave enough to do the thing. Okay? So. Oh, look. Ooh, we haven't gotten this one yet. Stage, in the spotlight, attracting a lot of attention, desire to get noticed, becoming famous. We have never seen this one. Okay? The world is your stage. Are you brave enough to step up there? Are you brave enough to be noticed? Because you're going to have a lot of supporters and you're going to have a lot of haters. It's just, if you don't have any haters, then you're not doing it right. Okay? You're not setting yourself apart. Like, people get so pissed at me because I teach the real tarot. I tell them, no, don't fall for this bullshit. And this is one reason why I created the tarot training. It's because instead of going after all the toxic tarot readers on here, I'm going to show everybody how it's done. And so they don't ever get scammed. They can take their own life in their own hands. They can pull their own cards and done, right? You don't have to worry about anybody else anymore. Wrap myself up in Teflon, let the negativity slide. That's hilarious. Oh, that's so cool, Anne. She said, my shamanic sister just got back from Scotland and brought me some crystals from there. I don't know why, but I have had Scotland on my mind for quite some time lately. And I'm like, maybe I need to take a trip there. Oh, thank you, Terry. So I love your water glass. You can get them on Amazon. You're going to be using them today? Ooh, I can't wait. I want to see them. All right, let's see. What time is it? Oh, we still got time. We got time. Let's do the Soul Helper Oracle. Let's see what our higher self wants to say. Yeah, let's all go to Scotland. I'm down. What else do we need to know this week? I feel like each week I pull more and more cards. It's like a whole pile of them right here. Okay, well, we're all going to have to make a trip. I do want to do retreats with my tribe, or, you know, whoever wants to go on the retreat. I just have not gotten to that place yet. All right, what else do we need to know this week? Look, your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go and clear your mind. So what does that mean? Because it kind of seems like an oxymoron, right? Your deepest desires constrain you. So what that means is when you're focusing on what you want, you're also focusing on what you don't have. So it's kind of like being in codependent energy. You're like, I need this so badly. I need this so badly. I've got to have this happen. And it's just a really negative energy. Okay. Sorry. I thought the puppy was getting into something. But when you claim what you want, whenever you state, this is what I want, this is a life I'm going to be in, and you use it through the heart space and you're not in desperation, that means you're calling that energy in. That's why I say use visualization as much as you can, because you're putting yourself in that timeline. You're putting yourself in that vibration. So you're not doing it out of desperation. You're doing it as, okay, I'm visiting this timeline and this is the one that I want to be in the most. And it's going to start slowly pulling you into that timeline. It's exactly what happened to me, okay? You joined the tarot training group? Awesome. Lupe, we'll talk in a little bit, okay? Because everybody that's already a student or a past student is already grandfathered in there. Chasing them too hard, creating resistance. Yeah, I realize that. It's kind of like, you know, whatever you chase is going to run from you. But if you sit and attract it, kind of like a wild animal, like a wild dog or something like that, you know, you see those videos of the people that they just go and they sit near them, okay? And they just, you know, present the calm energy, and they just wait. And eventually that animal is going to come and check them out. And then they're going to let them get closer and closer. And they just kind of, you know, all right, here we go. Because the intention of the person is to let that animal know that they're a safe space, that they're okay, and they're inviting it in energetically. And then it just moves a little bit at a time, little bit, little bit, little bit. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, the animal's in their lap. Okay? So we don't want to chase things. We want to invite it in. Let's get from the Rebel deck. I almost forgot. This is the Sassy deck. You're going to keep it in mind? Good. That's what we want to do. That's how we attract things. We just kind of, you know, hey, so I'm just over here. You come on in whenever you're ready. Girl, I'm impatient too. Believe me. So impatient. But I have to practice being patient. All right, what do we need to know for this week? It says, be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Okay? So that's what I'm saying, especially on Wednesday. Right? This is you expressing gratitude. This is you connecting to all of the things that are good in your life and knowing that you do have a lot of wonderful things happening for you. Let's not just focus on that one shitty thing that's happening. You know, I saw a meme one time. Okay, I got confused. Thank you, Lupe. Okay, so if you join the tarot training, you should receive an email from me with instructions, okay? If you don't, please email me and let me know because I need to make sure that's working. But I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, I saw a meme or a post one time, and it was, you know, did you have a bad day or did you have like 15 minutes of where something shitty happened and you just marked your whole day as bad? Okay? Does your life suck? Or did you just make some shitty decisions and it's in the past now and we got to let it go and it's time to move on? Right? We got to turn our focus from really just grabbing on to all that negativity and be like, God, that sucked. I can't believe I did that. Or I can't believe they did that. And that sucked. You just ruminate over and over in your head. You have to stop that. Okay? I can't do it for you. Nobody else can do it for you. You have to grab those thoughts and let them go. Cancel them out. Like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I am so grateful that I have this and this and this and this all around me. Okay? You have to change that. The message is loud. Spent time in gratitude this morning. Perfect, perfect. It is a powerful manifestation tool for sure because it makes your heart chakra just beam. Okay, when you're in gratitude and you're really feeling it, your heart chakra just beams. It's kind of like, remember Care Bears? They're like this, and then do the Care Bear stare, and it just beams. That's what your heart chakra does when you're in gratitude, and it just pulls in all of those things that you're grateful for. Okay, it's kind of like sitting next to that wild animal, and you're beaming with the heart space because you're wanting that animal to know that you're safe, that they're okay, and they start to feel it, and here it comes. Okay. Oh, wow. Manifested a free iPad and a free Christmas tree on Saturday. That's so freaking cool. Thought about it and let it go. Still shocked. See? That's so fun. You like the Care Bear analogy? Yeah, imagine yourself as the Care Bear. If that's what helps you, do it. Just sit there like I'm doing the Care Bear stare and I'm just letting my heart just beam out. I'm just letting it, sending the love. That's what I always think of. It's just like this light portal that comes out. And unfortunately, you know, like the younger generation doesn't understand the whole Care Bear thing. But it works. Whatever visualizations help you, do it. Be a Care Bear. Let me see if anything else is speaking to me. Let's, no. Let's do this one. And then we'll close it out. All right. Okay, what's our last message for the week? I can make them shuffle. Okay, I guess it was getting ready. Okay, y'all saw me trying to shuffle and they didn't want to shuffle. They were building and this one just flew out. Okay, that's what we will accept in tarot and shuffling, oracle and whatnot. It's like you're shuffling nice and easy and one decides, hey, I need to be seen, and look at it. This is the second time we've gotten this recently. Okay, coins, abundance is yours. Good change is yours. You have all of the resources that you need. It's all there. It's never ending, okay? It's not that there's only so much to go around. No, there's a lot to go around, okay? This is number 9. Things are coming to fruition. You are coming out of this low point in your life. So you have to be the one that manages your thoughts, that checks in with your emotions, that is aware of things that you need to take action on. And we don't chase, right? We attract it. We bring it into our life. If we're feeling anxiety and desperation out of something, it's going to run from us. Okay. So like, for instance, if you're trying to get a job and you're like, oh God, I hope I get this job. I need this job. It'd be amazing if I had this job. I got to have it. Because this is the only thing that's going to change my life. Guess what? Boom, you just created a block, okay? Because your energy starts going like this, and the job or whatever it is can't come in, okay? But if you're like, you know what? I'm going to apply for this job, and I know that if it's the right one for me, it's going to happen easily and effortlessly. I know that if this is right for me, here it comes. And I have nothing to worry about. See the difference? Fear and anxiety, knowing, confidence, calmness. That's what we want. Because think, this is masculine energy. Masculine is like the very fast-moving, chaotic energy. The feminine is calm, cool, collected, and organized. Okay? This is why they need each other. They balance each other out. Because the masculine, I think my iPad died. The masculine is all about taking action. It's ready to go. It's like, okay, I need this. I got to go. I got to move. I got to, right? And the feminine is like, okay, I'm going to go whenever it's the right time. Okay? I'm going to do this when I know this is it. I'm going to attract it. And then when the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to take action. That's how it works. Okay? So I hope this helps you. If you need anything else, you know I'm always here. The link is in my bio. Get into the tarot training and we're going to start practicing tarot spreads and you're going to learn how to be fluent in the language of tarot. Okay? So I hope you all have a wonderful week. It's a great energy. Use it for high vibe. If you missed the beginning of the reading, don't worry. I put it up on my YouTube for you to go back and review. Even if you were here for the whole reading, make sure you go back and review it and remind yourself of the energy that's happening this week, okay? In case you get sucked back into that muggle human world, you can come back to center, tap back into your magical space, and be that creator, okay? We'll watch YouTube later because you had visitors. Yeah, no problem, all right? Have a wonderful week, and I will see you back here Friday, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to look at the weekend, and we're going to see what this eclipse is bringing us, okay? Mwah. Love you all, and I'll see you later.